Animation fans demanded it, and guess what? It's sold. Coyote versus Acme is coming to theaters worldwide as Catch-Up Entertainment has purchased this, or at least acquired it from Warner Brothers. You can see the article here, THR. It's saved, right? $70 million film that initially Warner Brothers said, we're going to Batgirl it. Remember Batgirl? They made it and said, we're never going to release it. Let's take the tax write-off. Apparently, the write-off here was like $115 million. But then all the fans, film Twitter, animation freaks, everybody started saying, let's get this and get it back and let's watch this film. And Catch-Up gets it just like they got The Day the Earth Blew Up. Just a few weeks ago, released that in theaters. We'll check the numbers on that in a minute. But this is a very interesting occurrence because you're talking about, can they still keep that write-down of $115 million now that they've given it to Catch-Up as Catch-Up gets ready to release this worldwide? Can we just agree on one thing? That Catch-Up Entertainment needs to be renamed. I don't know what they were thinking when they decided to brand that as Catch-Up, but we've got to change the name. I am open to suggestions in the comments. The CEO of Catch-Up Entertainment, Gareth West, had this to say: we're thrilled to have made a deal with Warner Brothers to bring this film to audiences worldwide. Coyote vs. Acme is a perfect blend of nostalgia and modern storytelling, capturing the essence of the beloved Looney Tunes characters while introducing them to a new generation. We believe it will resonate with both longtime fans and newcomers alike, end quote. So Catch-Up, as I mentioned, just acquired that Looney Tunes movie, The Day the Earth Blew Up. So they have a relationship with Warner Brothers, who's now kind of like, listen, we've moved on. It's no longer 1970, 80, 90, when the Looney Tunes were more of an actual property you could slap a big production on and get your money back. I mean, this is $70 million, right? So guys, to be profitable, roughly 2.5 to 3, okay? So you're looking at somewhere in the neighborhood here to be profitable of upwards of $175 million plus, and that's never going to happen. So I think it really starts like this. And I know for a lot of you, you don't like hearing this, but this is what MMT does. And we don't say things that make us popular necessarily. We say things that need to be said. This film should not be made for $70 million in 2023, I believe, when they started, or 2022. It's been a long period to get this thing made. Because now that you have a budget of $70 million, you're never going to get that back. Again, it's not 1988. Okay, so that said, I mean, yes, as a film fan, you have to be stoked to see this Roger Rabbit kind of thing with John Cena. And you're saying, okay, at least we get an opportunity to watch it. I think a lot of people said about Batgirl, hey, just let us see it. Okay, but it's not that easy. When you're dealing with hundreds of millions of dollars in a tax write-off for a major corporation like Warner Brothers, they're going to take that, right? It's 15 months ago that they canceled Batgirl and Scoob Holiday Haunt. I mean, who wanted that in the first place? And then Coyote versus Acme, and they're like, hey, can we at least get one of these films? And then, boom, here we go. No release date on this. But I do want to bring up the box office for The Day the Earth Blew Up, which just came out just a few weeks ago. We're only talking about 10.5 million worldwide after a number of weekends now. So, yeah, I mean, this is not going to set the world on fire, this film, okay? Yes, I know you're excited to see it, but let's not expect this to come out of the gates and put up a $40 million opening. I mean, it would be amazing if this thing got to 20. I mean, 10 they'd probably be happy with. Because, again, this day and age, as much as the clamor is from film Twitter and animation fans, they are going to need to come out in force, and you also have to have families show up for this thing to pop a number that's going to make a major difference in future plans if Warner Brothers ever wanted to do this again. Not saying that they ever would, but if this catches fire, there's at least an opportunity. But again, big news here. At some point in the near future, we're going to get a chance to see Coyote versus Acme. We'll see you back here live for the next MMT. Peace out.